What's going on, guys? I hope everyone is having a good Monday. So I want to touch on a video I posted a couple days ago about your strengths and your weaknesses and teach you a little bit more about how to approach a woman today. Let me start off by saying the purpose of this video is for me to not help you get laid, okay? That is not my objective. I'm not one of these cool, wannabe chauvinistic YouTube guys who are going to teach you how to get laid quick. It's not what we're doing here, all right? If that's your objective, keep it moving, because it's not here, right? What I want to do is teach you how to be a good partner, teach you how to be someone who is worthy of pursuing, and also have the confidence to approach a woman, okay? So the first thing I want to talk about, again, is the strengths and weaknesses. Knowing your strength is a huge benefit here. I told you that in the last video, and now I'm going to tell you why. When you find a woman who is attractive and you want to approach them, if you know what your strengths are, when you approach her, you know exactly what to go to, because it's going to get stressful. And when we get stressful, we tend to recluse, right? And we go back to a very kind of natural state of what's going on here. If you know what your strength is, when you pull back and you start getting nervous, you can use that as something to rely on because you're familiar with it and it's something that you do very easily. Now, I'm not saying if you're good at math and you get turned down and start doing math problems, it's not going to help you, right? But I know that, like, for me, I'm a funny guy. And so when I approach a woman, my objective is to make them laugh. And if the situation I'm in starts getting a little, iffy, and I can tell maybe she's not liking me, then I go, oh, okay, let me try to make some jokes, and then let's end this. Let's get out of here, because you can't win them all. And you're going to put yourself in a very, very uncomfortable state. And when you are in that uncomfortable state, and this is why I want you to really try to figure out who you are, if you get turned down and you don't know what your strengths and your weaknesses are, and you really don't know who you are as a person, it can be devastating, okay? And I've been there in my life. I've had breakups, and you've all probably had relationships like that as well, to where when it ended, it was like tumultuous, right? And the only reason really was a lot of times is because you rely on that person so much that they become your identity. And also you have like an identity crisis, which is like, I thought that this was the one, and now I'm kind of left stranded here. And so you can really become insecure, and you can get into a really depressed state, which is what happens to a lot of people. They get hurt, therefore they never want to date again. They're reflecting that everyone else is going to hurt them, and that's not good. It's not what we're trying to accomplish here. So when you approach a woman, the first thing you want to do is try to have your body language look as confident as possible. Now, I don't mean arrogant. I mean, when you approach them, you want to look like someone who is in control, and they have something about themselves that they can handle what's going to happen next. If you approach and your shoulders are slumped over, and you're, hey, no, I saw you over there, and I think that, come on now, who wants that? No one. So, but you don't want to approach them like this. What's up, baby? Yeah, I'm big where it counts. You know what it is. That's not cool. All right, now you just look stupid. Okay, but if you approach and go, hey, look, I think you're very attractive. I love that color on you. I really want to get to know you. I'd like to take you to dinner sometime if you're available. I tell you what, you can take my number down, and if you decide you want to reach out to me, then you'll have it. And if not, then it was nice meeting you, and you look lovely, and I hope you have a great day. It's very simple to do. It's not a big deal. You complimented, you told them what your objective was, you put the ball in their court by saying, hey, here's my number, and then you try to get out of there, right? You don't want to stick around too long, because then you're going to start saying stupid stuff. You don't want to be too fast. Hey, do you have a boyfriend? Okay, bye. Don't ask if they have a boyfriend, okay? Trust me, they will tell you. They'll tell you very quickly if they are uninterested. They'll make a boyfriend up. It'll be John, What's John's last name? Krispy Kreme. Yeah, that's not a real person. Don't ask questions like that, okay? If you approach them and go, hey, look, I think you're beautiful. Hey, thank you very much. I have a boyfriend. Okay, no worries. Because if she's interested, really interested, and she has a boyfriend, maybe it's on the rocks, okay? We've all been in relationships to where you break up and you're back together, back and forth, right? Not going to work out anyways. If she's in a committed relationship, she'll let you know very quickly. And if she's single, then she won't say anything at all. But don't open with that, right? And if you're just getting into this and you're just learning to approach women, don't so much worry about what you say, because a lot of the ability to talk to someone when you're nervous is like comfortability. Like the first time you get on stage, the first time you do public speaking, you're terrified. It's always best to have like something written down or whatever. You don't want to sound robotic on this. You're not giving an explanation to someone. You're just trying to talk to them, and you're gonna fail a lot. Not only that, you're gonna look really stupid a lot. That's okay, because the more times that you do it, ultimately the better you're gonna start to feel, the more comfortable you're gonna be. And the more comfortable you are, the more relaxed and confident you look, and it's just going to make you look better and better and better. So, first things first, watch that body language, okay? Have them shoulders back, try to keep your head up. Talk slow, hey, how you doing? It's nice to meet you. My name's Eddie. I think you're really attractive, and I was just wondering if you want to go on a date or something sometime. Whoa, come on now. Now they feel kind of nervous because you're talking so fast, it's making them feel nervous. And oftentimes we reflect. So like when someone comes up to you and they come at you with a lot of energy, you match their energy almost. You want to give them time to process everything, but you also don't want to hang around too long. You don't want this isn't the first date. That is what the first date is for, is to get to know them. Let's say she shuts you down quick. Hey, look, you know what? I think it's best if you just take my Instagram. Don't be offended by that, okay? You're probably getting turned down. That's part of it. But it's worse if you're like, oh, you know what, I'm okay on that. If you feel like that, that's fine. But don't say it in a rude way, because you still want to have control of the situation, okay? And so if she's turning you down by going, look, I think it's best if you just take my Snapchat. Say, okay, cool, I'll take your Snapchat. Just take it. You don't have to text her. You don't have to snap her. It's not a big deal. But you stay in control of the situation. You get in there, you get out, and you move on to the next one. There's a lot of girls out there. You don't have to just approach one. You're going to have to approach a lot of them. You're going to get turned down a lot. But eventually you'll come across one, once you've been doing this for a while, that's attractive, that likes you, that you were smooth with, and she thinks that you're someone worth pursuing, and you think she's someone worth pursuing, and then now we're on to something, okay? Now, if you are in a situation to where maybe you see someone you like, but you don't know if you should talk to them or whatever, that's a little more complicated. I wouldn't recommend that at first. If there's a girl at work, you don't want to put your job at risk trying to talk to someone, or if there's a girl you got to see every day that you want to get turned down, those kind of situations you typically want to come very friendly, and then you want to watch for things that may be signs that they're into you. And I'll show you that on another video. That's not what we're talking about today. Today we're just talking about our strengths, our weaknesses, the approach, and how to get out of there quickly if you need to, quickly and confidently as well. And so those are my best pointers for you. Get ready to be in uncomfortable situations, but know that it's going to make you stronger. And make sure your body language looks good. Don't be overconfident, but don't have your head down or anything like that. Don't talk too fast. And another thing is smelling good, okay? Because women ultimately find confidence very attractive. They find confidence more attractive than they do looks themselves. And your confidence can make someone who doesn't look very good look attractive, just because of the way they hold themselves. And so when I tell you that women don't care about looks as much as you think, they'll say, oh, this guy's attractive because he plays guitar. Well, you've never heard a guy say that. Oh, Britney's, she's not very pretty, but she can sing really well, so I think I'm going to date her. But women are like that, because confidence shows in so many different avenues of a life that it can come off as attractive, even when the person themselves is not very physically attractive. So for me, I'm not the best looking guy, but I'm confident and I'm funny, and that I can get probably 7 out of 10 like that. If I was just going on my looks alone, it might be 4 out of 10. You never know. And so, not that looks, they don't not matter, but they don't matter like they think you do. You don't have to be 6'3" with long blonde hair or anything like that. But looks matter in the sense that you can take care of yourself. You work out, you drink water, you take vitamins, you try to get as much sleep, doing things to make yourself look healthy. And the fact that you take care of yourself, that's a very confident thing, because it shows that you care about yourself. And if you don't care about yourself, that shows in every aspect of your life, from your speech to your looks to how the hours that you sleep at night. Why I can't sleep at night. It's all kinds of different things that can cause this, and we'll get into depression and anxiety and all of that in a later video. We're just talking about taking small steps to approaching a woman and trying to be the best version of yourself, so that when you approach them, you're someone worthy of getting to know. Okay, so my advice for today: know your strength. When you're in a stressful situation, try to rely on it. Try to give a small compliment, not a pickup line or anything like that. State your objective with her. Hey, look, I think I want to take you out and just get to know you if you're available. And if she turns you down, say, hey, look, I still think you look nice. Good luck with your journey, and you keep it moving. And that's very easy to do once you realize that, not that she's the only fish in the sea, but she's probably not the right fish for you. Okay. So that's my advice. I hope you enjoyed my video. I'm going to put one out every couple of days, just trying to help you guys. And if you have any questions, leave comments. I'll be glad to help you. Thank you.